What is happening, Ranger Nation? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Power Rangers, and I've been sitting on this load screen for 10 minutes. So, I am excited about today, though. It's Power Rangers Zeo, Zeo Ranger 2 Yellow, Tanya, and all we need now is Rocky, and we have a full team other than Mighty Morphin. Although, technically it's Mighty Morphin, but you know what I mean. If we get Rocky as Zeo Blue, we have a full roster of Zeo Rangers. That would be epic. But, you know, I guess we'll find out what happens. So I'm still waiting for the game to load. Yay! So you guys excited for Zeo Ranger 2 Yellow? Yeah? Just so you guys know, Amber's stream is a placeholder for later tonight. It's probably not going to happen at 12:30, so don't worry. It'll probably be later, like 1 o'clock or something. I was having problems with the YouTube short. I don't think doing Lego Marvel shorts was a good idea, because the game is so old that when I blow up the ratio onto a cell phone, it really messes it up. So I did the best I could, but I mean, it doesn't... It's still funny and everything, but the quality is not what I would like for, you know, a YouTube short. And there's not much I can do about that. Can you guys hear music at all? Because my sound effects weren't working. Like, it's really hard to cover mobile games. Maybe they're sound effects, I don't know. So we've been waiting now. The stream's been on for about 2 minutes or so. I've been sitting here for 12 minutes waiting for this to open. Awesome. And we don't even know how many people are working on this game anymore, do we? There we go! 13 minutes! Wow! Wow, that's crazy. I booted this thing up at... So it was 11:23. So I booted this up around 11:09, something like that. 11:09. I booted this up at 11:09. That's insane. Like, why? Why would it take that long to open the game? That's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. That's crazy. I don't see the game making it to 8 years. I just don't. She doesn't like that link. Stop it. You bully. Go away. My gosh. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. I'll bring you over here. It's safe over here. Safe over here. Come on. Safe. See? He can't get you over here. I'll protect you. If you stay over here, I'll protect you. No, if you go down, I can't help you. If you go down on the floor, well... Sorry, Zelda, but I can't help you anymore. You left the safety of the couch. You are at Link's mercy now. If I see him attack you, I can, like, you know, can squirt him with the squirt gun, but that's about all I can do. Because you decided to leave the safety of the couch. That's on you, football. And see, that's what I said. Nobody listens to me. So Tanya's an epic. There we are. Epic Tanya. Now available epic. Cool, cool, cool. You can watch the video, why not? I gotta deal with the cats. Can you guys... Whoa! That's not good. Oh wow, really? Seriously? Oh, that's their server. Wow. Well, never mind. I was gonna let you guys watch the video while I go feed the cats real quick. You know what? You can watch it, Buffer. I'll be right back. Guys, chill. Be good. Be good. Be good. Be good. Oh my goodness. Wow, it never worked, huh? Way to go, Enway. Way to go, Enway. It never worked, huh? Wow. Oh, now it works. Okay. What? So as soon as I sit down, it starts working. Okay. What? That's just kind of crazy. My gosh. Alright, whatever. People ask, why don't you show the video at the start of your stream for the game? Well, apparently because it takes a long time to load it. I'm sorry. I used to have a partnership with these people a long time ago. I don't anymore, obviously. I wouldn't have acted this way back in 2017, 2019 when I was still partnered with them. But this is pretty bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. The new girl in town. Yes, Tanya. Like I said, we only need one more ranger. We need Zeo Ranger 3, Blue, Rocky, and we have a full Zeo team. Let's go, Enway. Before the game is closed forever, give us Rocky, Zeo, Blue. Do it. Either give him Zeo Blue as a skin, or give him an actual ranger. Don't do Zeo Blue skin. Do the actual thing. Although technically, isn't Adam like? Was Adam the Zeo Ranger? What is Adam again? Is Adam listed as a Zeo Ranger, or is it a skin? Let's go to the Zeo Rangers. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, we just need. We have Kat. We got Tommy. Adam is Zeo. Jason. And we just need Rocky because now Tanya's here. So yeah. For Turbo, they gave a skin of Turbo Green to Adam, right? Something like that. Adam has Turbo Green. Let me just see. 9. We're gonna get rid of Adam. Skins, customized. Yeah, it gives them turbo green. Okay, yeah, no, we don't want that. Unequip. Okay, Adam, you can stay there for a while. We're gonna have a full ZO team, man. Full ZO team. Monster. And then we're gonna get to Tanya. I'm having an off day today. I'm having problems with my vision. Everything is super blurry today for me. Not in any pain or anything, but I can't see very well. Everything is like wicked fuzzy and watery. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but it's really weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Then we'll do green. And we'll replace you with somebody else. For now, we're gonna put we'll put Tommy there for now. Where's Tommy? Zero Ranger 5 red. There we go. Cool. Okay, so Tommy's there. We have the whole Zeo squad. Almost. So let's see what we're working with Tanya. Oh, first we have to summon Ranger money. So we're gonna do that real quick. We need Ranger crystals now. I usually do this before the stream starts, but it took 11 minutes or longer for this to boot up. I kid you not. So, yeah, we need Ranger monies now. Don't tell Amber. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not liking this. It's never good when it's stuck in processing. Either there's something really wrong with Enway's server, or there's something wrong with my online monies. Oh no, server error! Don't do this to me! What? Oh god, okay. Alright. We had a snag in the Morphin grid. Somehow it worked, but I don't know. Their servers are all wonky tonight. I could barely even buy something. Like, the servers were crashing. I was like, what? We're having problems. They even admit it. We're having problems with the server. So we have way less Ranger stuff than we usually do. Error. Yeah, I've never seen that actually. I mean, but I've also never seen it take 12 minutes to open the game before. So all this is a new experience for me. Alright, let's get to it. Blurry vision, go. Buy now. Alright, let's see what we're working with. What's the percentage that you're doing, Enway? No, I don't care about that. What's the percentage? 40%. Okay. 40% for Tanya. Alright. Alright. Okay, so Tanya's at 40%. Roll 1 will get you 75% off. Roll 2, 50% off. Roll 3 will give you 2 Tanyas. Roll 4 is free. Roll 5 is nothing. Roll 6 is nothing. Roll 7 is 2 Tanyas. Roll 8 is free. Roll 9 is nothing. Roll 10 is nothing. Roll 11 will give you 2 Tanyas. And then roll 12 is free. And it repeats. Unfortunately, tonight, we only have 4,905 Ranger Gems, if I'm looking at this correctly. And Tanya is an epic, and sometimes epics are a pain in the butt. So, most likely the only thing that I will be able to get, because the servers are having problems paying for things, it's probably just the leader class. Although, I'm going to try for the assist, as always, but let's begin! Roll for Tanya. Huh. Good luck. All right, let's do it. Oh, wow. Cool. There's Tanya right there. That's one Tanya. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, first roll was Tanya. One Tanya. Roll again. Okay. Where was that? Did we download that Power Ranger soundtrack last time, or we were listening to that on YouTube? Because, I don't really like the music in this game. It's not very fun and peppy. Did I download the whole soundtrack? Beautiful. I did. Alright, cool. I'm going to mute the N-Way thing, if you guys are cool with that, because I really don't want to, I don't want to listen to the N-Way music tonight if I don't have to. Because I want, I can get more into rolling for things if I'm into it. So we're gonna, I mean, no offense, but the, I mean, it gets really stale real fast, you know what I mean? So we're gonna pep this up. Because we can. Can't do that song, though. We can do that one. That's weird. It should be. You guys should be able to hear it in the speaker system. What? What happened? Did I kill the music? Okay, that was weird. One sec. One sec. One sec. One sec. Why do you go and do that, game? Don't do that. That should be popping in the... You guys hear that? Alright. It's Morphin time! Let's go! People prefer Super Sentai over Power Rangers? Yeah, yeah. Let's do it! I'm more of a Kamen Rider guy. Darn it! Oh, okay, so 3 in total. Alright, 3 for Tanya. Oops. Two Tanya. Alright, I'm doing good. Keep going. 5. Man, you see how much better good music can energize things? We usually have music that's just kind of like blah. It just sucks all the energy out of everything. It's just kind of like, it's like you get something going. It's like, yeah, let's go. Okay, so we have 3 Tanya so far. Nuts! We're still at 4,000 Ranger Gems. Let's keep going. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, baby! Nuts! Not good. Alright. So we have three shards so far of Tanya. And there is a 40% chance. 40% chance that you'll unlock Tanya. Dun, dun. I love Kamen Rider. 3,000 left. Uh-oh. Don't I usually do this at 6,000? Ah! This is bad. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Tanya. Will you be the first ever fail that I have on stream? That I'm not able to unlock a character? Ooh. I would always remember you, Tanya. Alright, so I'm gonna get 2 Tanya anyway from this, so that'll bring the total up to 5, but... not doing really good. Dun, 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 dun. Shoot. Dun, 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 dun. You wanna know what's funny? This is actually the song that I use when I play as the Yellow Ranger. This is stage 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Super Nintendo. And this is always the Trini stage. Yeah! And I'm trying to unlock a Yellow Ranger. It's fitting. It's fitting. It really is. Pop, pop, pop. Da-da-da. Okay. Isn't it crazy that the game I'm listening to is 30 years ago? And it had better music than this game? Oh! We're at 5 now for Tanya, yes. 5 with 3,000 Ranger monies left. We're on a free roll right now. If we make it to step 11, that will be... 6, 7, I think. We're at 5 now, so... Yay. Free roll! Let's go! Zero Ranger power! No! Darn it. It's spending time! Yeah! Let's go! Oh, okay. So we have, we're at 7 now. We're at 7. Okay. We're good. We're okay. We're alive. We're at 7. Billy stage! Igor! Okay. We're on roll number 10. Roll number 10, ladies and gentlemen. Roll 10. 2,000 Ranger money left. Not for long! Spending time! Yeah! 8! Let's go! Okay, alright. We get Turbo Ranger and Red Space, okay. Alright. Okay, alright, alright, alright. I lost count. Where are we? Are we over? Are we... Oh, okay, so this is gonna be step 11, and we have 8 or 9. 8 or 9. I don't remember. Whatever. We're still in the 2000s, so come on! No! Whoa, wait! Wait! Did I miscount? Yo! Let's go! Alright! Tanya will not be the first character that I wasn't able to get in game. Dope. Awesome. Hey, like I said, I'm not up at my A game today. Like, I'm having allergy-related issues, so my eyes are watering like a fountain. Like, a little fountain. I can't see very well. Alright, we're gonna save that for when we come back to doing the roll stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go back. Okay, so that was Area 3. So next time will be Area 4, which is the Zack stage. And we're going to put the... I hate to do this to you guys, but we're putting back on the in-game music. There it is. There it is, in-game music for you guys. I have my TV muted so I don't fall asleep. That's how boring the soundtrack is. The soundtrack is just so... what? What? I'm playing... what am I doing? Huh? Yeah, so... when we're rolling for the assist... with only 1,800 ranger money. Yeah. That's not happening. But let's go unlock Tanya, shall we? Unlocking Tanya time. Bye, Tommy. Yep, you salute. You're out of here, Tomster. Alright. Zeo Rangers. Oh, you still have to scroll quite a ways to get to the... There she is! Right next to... I like that. Wait, no, that's in the wrong order. It's in the wrong order. It's all over the place. Unless she's gonna replace Tommy or whatever. Unlock. Boom. I'm gonna have to remove all the, Alright. So that wasn't too bad. You got this, Kwing. I got this. Right. So Tanya Salone? Is that her name? I didn't even realize she had a last name. Cool. There's Tanya. We have Zeo Ranger 2, yellow. Nice. Oh my gosh, they gave her a paragraph. I will try. Everything's wicked blurry. Ugh. When... Master Vials spelled DH the Rangers, they were scattered across time to retrieve Zeo Crystal fragments. Aisha, the Yellow Ranger, ended up in Africa, saved by young Tanya from a lion. They found the crystal together. Aisha stayed to fight a wildlife epidemic, sending Tanya back with the crystal when the spell broke. Tanya grew up and joined as the new Yellow Ranger. Now, was it the whole world that was turned into kids? Or was it just the Rangers? Did they like... I don't remember, because I never really watched this third season of Mighty Morphin. Once my original OGs left the show, I stopped watching until Zeo. So was it like the whole world was turned into little kids, and except for Billy? It was the whole world? Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, because I would say, why would Aisha stay behind in Africa for families in America? And also, she was still in high school, wasn't she? So how could she deal with a wildlife epidemic when she was... They could have just said, I'm just staying to visit my relatives in Africa and I don't want to be a ranger anymore or something. I don't know. Hey, how's it going, people? All right, let's move on. So, Zeo Ranger 2 yellow, health, go. Boom. I don't even know if I have enough coinage to do this. I guess we'll find out. Upgrades. Still upgrading. I actually love the Zeo team, so I'm not really trying to make fun of... I'm more or less making fun of Mighty Morphin Season 3, because the only reason they turned them into little kids, you guys know, right? Everybody knows why they did that. They were filming the Power Rangers movie, and they couldn't, you know, they couldn't wait. They couldn't delay the Power Rangers filming of the movie, the '95 movie. So they had to use footage of another Super Sentai series, and they brought in these young kids to play little children version of the Power Rangers. And the only one that they had come back on set every once in a while was David Yost, who I believe he got paid more for it, but I don't know. And then, you know, and when they were doing that, I believe also they were working on the first couple episodes of Zeo. Whoops. Okay. There we go. It's actually pretty smart of Saban if you think about it, though. Like, you have two projects running simultaneously. The Power Rangers live-action movie and the TV show, but you have the actors from both, so how are you going to use the main actors? You're going to, you know, turn them into little kids, and then they can go work on the movie. And you have someone else play their live-action counterparts, and it's not like they morphed. The Alien Rangers came in to morph, so you had different actors doing that. Pretty smart idea. I don't even know how many episodes the Alien Ranger saga lasted, though. No idea. There we are. Boom. Alright, Tanya is good to go. Wait, what? I'm not familiar with that. That looks like a Boom Studios comic. Boom Studios Yellow Ranger skin. I've seen that before, but I can't remember the name of it. So they gave Tanya a skin that you can get, what, in the Destructo thing? These are her taunts. Kind of a cute taunt. Alright, let's see that again. Yeah, alright. What is this? She's like, Assigned? Oh, I can't do the assigned one. What's this one? Yo! Okay, that's cool. That's a cool Tanya taunt. Respect. I like that one. I think that's my favorite. A fellow chucker, eh? I actually know how to use nunchucks. Alright, so we're adding Tanya now. Bye, Tommy. Bam! There we go. Tanya right there. What I need to see that Enway did, though, is let's just double check and see if they put the Rangers in the correct order. So let's put Jason here for now. Then we'll go back to the Zeo list. Are the Zeo Rangers in the correct morphing order? Where did Tommy go? Where's Zeo Ranger 5? Why is he up there? By season, yo. What are you doing? That's not by season. What just happened? Alright, we are on season now, right? No, we're not on season. By season. Okay, this is all messed up. Shouldn't it be by team? Okay, Boom Studios is correct. Now, whatever. It's not in the right morphing order, but it's fine. Zero Ranger 5 pink. Or, no. Zero Ranger 1 pink, Zero Ranger 5 red, Zero Ranger 4 green, Zero Ranger 2 yellow, Gold Ranger, no Zero Ranger 3 blue. I had these in perfect order and then I messed them up. Oops. Oh well, you know what? It's fine. I don't care. Alright, sorry Jason, you gotta go. Tanya is the lady of the hour. Okay, so they're not in morphing order. Disappointing. Alright, anyway, let's go into training. Tanya gameplay. I've made you people wait long enough. Nope, not in morphing order. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Oh shoot, I completely forgot there was a YouTube short tonight. Oops. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. I done messed up. See, like I said, I'm all over the place today. I'm not doing well. I completely forgot. Holy cow, that was stupid. Oops. Whoops. I don't even want to look. It came out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not be all loud like that, okay? Probably creepy bots over. Yeah, there's creepy bots over here. Does anybody else have to deal with this on YouTube? Because I keep getting all these weird things. Yeah. Alright guys, could you click that for me? Thank you very much. Alright, so we're going in with Adam and Jason. I completely forgot there was a YouTube short. I am spacing so much right now. You have no idea how out of it I am. I'm just super out of it. Ooh. Yeah, the short is bombing bad. Hey guys, click that link for me. Do me a solid. Thank you. Holy crap. How the heck did that happen? How the heck did that happen? You know why? Because I was listening to great Power Rangers music from the 90s. That's what happened. Linky, what are you playing with? Link! Hey! I can't see. What are you playing with? You playing with a toy? Is that a toy? Come here. No. If you're in pounce mode, stay the heck away from me. You're in pounce mode. Stay away from me, kid. I don't want to get scratched. Yeah, like, why all the bots? I have never heard of another YouTuber going through what Amber and I go through. It's crazy. Alright, let's see what Tanya can do. Zeo Power Club? Somewhere called Zeo Nunchuck? Okay, alright, thank you, Mr. Putty. Alright, so Power Club into Power Kicks. Yo! Okay, that is pretty cool. Into whatever this is. Nice, I like that. I actually really like that. Battle Sword? Ow. I'm just trying to do a showcase here, guy. You're not really helping me. Zeo Power Kicks. That's nice. Into this. Awesome! Alright, I like that. Doing Tanya justice. I like it. I like it. She's pretty cool. Represent that Yellow Ranger girl. Alright, what is Zeo Club? What? Ow. Zeo Club. Also pretty dope. Alright, so Zeo Club into power kicks is a good combo. And then you could be in a defensive position in case he tries to attack. I really like the Zeo Battle Blade thing. I like how she, like, adds some zoning into that. Also puts some space away from you and the enemy, which is cool. I'd say she's worth it. I think she's pretty cool. I haven't been impressed with a Zeo Ranger in quite a while, so... And also, you know, I like nunchuck characters, so... It'd be awesome. If you guys only knew how many years I pestered Enway for a full Zeo team, you have no idea. Since day one. When I used to get on, like, calls with Enway and speak with their community manager and some of their team members, I'd be like, so, you've got a full Mighty Morphin team, and you got a full movie team, and you have, like, a couple Zeo Rangers. You know what people would really like? A full Zeo Ranger team. And they'd be like, well, Legacy Wars is supposed to be a game that showcases all the Power Ranger seasons. We're not necessarily doing full teams. It's like, just do Zeo. Zeo's the only full team you need. Everybody says you only have Mighty Morphin as a full team. Just do Zeo. You got Tanya, Rocky, Kat, Adam, Jason. You only have Gold Ranger right now. Let's see some Zeo love. Once a year, release a Zeo Ranger. How could it hurt? Just once a year. Once a year, one Zeo Ranger. And if you like doing that, then do it every 6 months. I'll have you know, Rocky people, I did talk to Enway about Zeo Ranger 3 Blue. I did bring up Rocky. I never brought him up as a Red Ranger, but I did bring up Steve as a Blue Ranger and be like, we gotta get Zeo Ranger 3 in here. I campaigned for Rocky up until 2019 as Zeo Blue. I kid you not. After Gold Ranger was in the game, I was, you know, trying to get as many Zeo Rangers in the game and pestering as possible. So I love the Zeo Rangers. I do. Rangers are pretty fun. I feel like making I think that Enway got back at me by making Gold Ranger Trent, or not, sorry, not Trent, Trey. Making Gold Ranger Trey in Battle for the Grid. I feel that was a personal attack against me. All the pestering I did for Gold Ranger in Battle for the Grid when it was in development, I think that might have been karma coming back at me. It was like, you guys are going to put Gold Ranger in the game, right? They're like, we haven't announced the full roster yet. It's like, and you're not talking about this on your channel, are you? It's like, no, but you are putting Gold Ranger in, right? And you got to get the voice actors too, man. I mean, come on. Marvel vs. Capcom has the voice actors, and that's what you guys are doing. It's like, okay, we get it, Kwings. It's like, do you? Because where's Gold Zeo? They're like, hey, Luke, Gold Zeo. And he's voiced by Trey. It's like, no! Why you gotta do me like that? The old Enway team was fun. Enway team after 2021, I've never spoke to in person. Like, classic Enway team, I spoke to from 2017 all the way throughout 2019, like when they left the company. I was in good terms with them for quite a while. All right, let's unlock. Or we're gonna attempt to unlock what's her name, Tanya as a assist. We don't have much ranger money though. Let's go. We got no money to do this right now. Da, da, da. All right, Tanya assist. Da, 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 da. Assist. Attempt. Maybe they gave her nunchucks in the Boom Studios. I don't really remember her using nunchucks either. Maybe that was like a... That's a good question. Maybe she used them in Super Sentai? I've never seen O-Ranger though. Someone would have to clarify that for me. The only Ranger I remember continuously using weapons in Zeo Ranger would have been Jason's Gold Ranger staff, Tommy's sword. On occasion I saw Green Ranger use like the kind of baton things. Did anybody see Rocky's weapon? Most of the time he just kicked people. Uh-oh. Can you guys excuse me one sec? That's not a good sign. Oh, you better not have. Well, false alarm. Her special move is a move in the show. Did Sentai use the nunchucks? Where are they getting the nunchucks from? Because I don't think American censors would have let... Nunchucks were kind of illegal in the 90s. Even Michelangelo had to put his nunchucks away. If any of you were 90s kids and you remember that, Michelangelo had to tie a rope to a turtle communicator and lasso people with it because the television committee at the time, right after the Ninja Turtles movie, 1991, they, most characters on television couldn't use nunchucks anymore. It was deemed too violent. She did it when she did finisher attack? Okay. Alright, let's go. Buy now. I thought that was stupid, because it's like, they let the other turtles keep their weapons, right? But Michelangelo, he had to use a rope and a turtle communicator. But Leonardo could have his sword still, Donatello could still use his bow staff, and Raphael could have his size showing. Of course, he would pick up manhole covers for some reason, but censorship is stupid. Okay, here we go. So we're going to mute the music. We're putting on the Power Ranger music again, because we can. Alright, here we go. Wait for it. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. Okay, 65% chance for Tanya boosted. We're going for the assist. Okay, step 1 gives you Tanya, normal. We don't care about that. What step do we gotta go to? Okay, step 5. Okay, we might make it. We might make it. We might make it. Alright, let's go for it. It's rolling time! Oh yeah! Stupid motion sensitive. Yeah! Alright! We got 1 Tanya. Sweet. 1 Tanya assist. What did you say? Let's go! Alright, so Jason versus Undead Superman's almost at 700. Paper Mario episode 19. What were you asking? Yes, episode 19 crossed over to 1,000 views. You're getting another stream of episode 20 of Paper Mario tomorrow, which would probably be the finale. And you're getting a multiverse stream. Good job, guys. 2 streams locked in for tomorrow. Alright, anyway. Back to action! Right. Roll number 2. Hey-ya! It's coins! Oh wait, this isn't a roll, is it? No, this was a reward thing. Oh wait, was this a roll? Okay, 4 shards. Music's getting intense. We're running out of money. We're running out of money. But the music is sick. Let's go. Ah! Gonna be close. My wife does not want me to summon any more Ranger money. Okay. Oh! Just gonna make it. Just gonna make it. I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we should be on roll 5 now. Roll 5, I think. Yep. Alright, so we did it. We managed to do it. Holy cow. I had 1,000 left. I'm not gonna have 1,000 left after this one, but we got her. We got assist. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. There she is. Sorry, Power Rangers theme is copyright by, who owns it now? Hasbro? Yeah, Hasbro's nasty. Ooh, I did have a copyright warning pop up. I had a yellow thing. Detecting copyrighted music. It's like, really? For 30 seconds of the Power Rangers theme? Get out of here. Get out of here. Psh. 30 seconds, man. I don't even think that was a full 30 seconds. I think it was 15 seconds. Hasbro! Oh well. How's Dr. Doom doing? Crap. Dr. Doom got 100 views after 30 minutes. Hey guys, give Dr. Doom some love. Game over. That's a very sad game over music. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Ah! You're killing me. 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 Thank you. Da, 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 da. This is they save the world. Jason and company save the world. And they have this awesome theme at the end. Alright guys, click that link for me. Do a solid. Thank you. Alright, we're unlocking Tanya Assist now. There's Aisha. Aisha right there. Adam. I don't have Rocky. And I never will. Unless they put Zeo Blue. They put Zeo Blue in, I will get Rocky. I have a place in my heart for Zeo Blue. Red Ranger Rocky, no. Zeo Blue, oh yeah. Scroll, 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 scroll. There it is. There's Tanya. Bam! Tanya, assist. Smashing kick spike. You want Saban to buy back Power Rangers? Maybe he will. I don't know. Saban likes to make bad business decisions, though. He sold it to Disney first, and he bought it back from Disney, and then he sold it to what? Nickelodeon? And then Nickelodeon sold it to Hasbro. Or was it Saban himself who sold it to Hasbro? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to too much. Like, I was just kind of like a game creator that worked with Saban. I didn't really know a lot of the people in the company. I only knew people that worked in the game department. So, and I worked with people at Saban Brands who worked with the video game companies like Namco from 2010 until 2019. And then it's funny, when Hasbro took over Enway or whatever, like Enway was their own company, and then they kind of got like swallowed up by Hasbro because they just had a license to make the Power Ranger games. They actually weren't owned by Lionsgate or anything. So most of the people at Enway, when Hasbro came calling, they bailed ship and they went somewhere else. Because, I mean, it wasn't really their company anymore. And then that's when it was like an overnight thing. Like, like I said, I'd been talking to the Enway guys and the Lionsgate and the Saban guys for years. And then it was like almost overnight. Instead of getting a phone call and meeting the new community manager, I got an email. And they're just typing it up. They're like, here you are, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, we're going to continue to work with our creators and whatever. I kid you not, 6 months went by. No one in the Power Rangers creator community heard anything from the community manager at Enway ever again. And they went through 2 or 3 different community managers in 6 months. It was just like that. Like, the company completely changed. No transparency, no communication, nothing. They still follow me on Twitter, but I don't even know if they know they're following me. I've DM'd them for years and haven't gotten one, like, the person you're looking for doesn't work here anymore, or nothing. Just, everything's on still, what's the word? Not been read, or whatever it's called. It's a completely different company. It's sad because, like I said, I knew a lot of people who worked there, and they had a lot of passion for Power Rangers. Which is why they were so psyched to get the license to do the Power Rangers Legacy Wars game, and, you know, they really wanted to make an awesome fighting game like Marvel vs. Capcom. And I think Battle for the Grid was a solid fighting game. It was never supposed to be this big, massive fighting game to compete with, like, the likes of Street Fighter or any of that stuff. That's not what Saban Brands was doing when they, you know, gave Enway the go-ahead to make Battle for the Grid. Battle for the Grid was supposed to be just like a companion fighting game to follow all the other ones. It was never supposed to be like this game that was ever going to outshine or outperform or anything. It was going to be a budget fighting game at like $20, and they would do season passes every, like, I don't know, year or so with different Rangers to add to the game. And then I guess Hasbro saw the numbers of how poorly it sold, and they just kind of killed it. I don't know. I still have no idea what happened to Battle for the Grid. I knew people who worked on it, and they still don't know what happened, because the plan was always to release like 4 Rangers a year in a very cheap Battle Pass system. Like, it was always going to be a cheap fighter, as they called it. And that's how they were going to stick around in the long term. They basically wanted to do the same thing they did with Legacy Wars, and add all these characters, like, continuously into the game, maybe a new stage, things like that. Didn't work out, though, did it? Nope. It's sad. But I guess that's life. When these big corporations come calling, you have no idea what they're gonna do. Where is Tanya? Where's my Zeo Rangers? Those aren't Zeo Rangers. Those are Turbo Rangers. Ah! There she is. She doesn't look like a Zeo Ranger in that picture, though. Sorry, Adam. Okay, there we go. Alright, Tanya assists gameplay. 1 hour and 3 minutes. Opponent found. Creepy Bug Lady. Have they done any Zeo villains yet? Like from the Machine Empire? Like Prince Gasket or whatever his wife was? I forgot his wife's name. Or King Mondo. Oh wait, was it? Wait, was Prince Gasket the little kid, or was he the older guy? Why can I remember Louis Kaboom, but I can't remember the queen's name? No, wait, Sprocket was the little kid. Prince Sprocket was the little kid. Prince Gasket was the older kid. But his wife's name escapes me. I can't remember his wife's name. But why on earth can I remember Louis Kaboom? Louis Kaboom was such a stupid villain. That is so weird. So you guys can Google stuff. I can't Google stuff. I'm on my phone. I can't Google anything. Gold Ranger power. Oh, she is a, she's a red person, huh? She's an attacker. Smashing kick spike. So she pops you up in the air? She has such a good, like, moveset, though. I think you could get away with having 2 attackers, maybe. I don't know. Is she considered a balanced fighter, or what is she, anyway? What are you, Tanya? Oh, okay. Alright, well, I mean, that was okay, I guess. Ow. Ow. Yeah, the sound effects are really loud down there. I can see it peaking. I see you peeking there, game. Let's not peek. Oh my god. Bring that down. Bring that way down. So when I hit, it gets really loud. That's doable. That's doable. That's acceptable. That's acceptable, game. But yeah, I remember when Enway announced Battle for the Grid, and I was on a call with them, and I was like, so, isn't it kind of... I didn't reprimand them, mind you. It was just an honest question, like, from a retired journalist. It's like, why on earth would you release this game when Street Fighter is coming out, and I think it was Street Fighter 5 or something. There was some big Street Fighter thing that was coming out that they were releasing their game, like, around that area. And it's like, you're seriously going to release your Season Pass or whatever when all these people are playing, like, the Street Fighter game, and they're trying to tell me, we're not trying to compete with those guys. We're like, we're an appetizer game that is always going to be around, and we're going to keep adding characters to it. Because it's like, yeah, because I've said, you're just not going to be on the radar of a lot of fighting game players because of Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and Guilty Gear and all this other stuff, you know. And I get that you're trying to come into the space that was Marvel vs. Capcom, which makes sense because, I mean, nobody really liked Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It was okay, but, you know, and basically Battle for the Grid was kind of like a MVC game, a little bit. But yeah, their plan was always to incorporate more characters as they went on and to keep the game cheap for people to, you know, be like, you know, I don't want to spend, like, all this money for this, but then the Season Pass would also be expensive because you get, like, 4 characters or something every year. But that didn't last long at all. We never got Coda. We never got RPM Silver. We never had, who didn't else? Coda was supposed to be added to the game, RPM Silver. What was that other Ranger? I think they talked about having Billy in it, or a Boom Studio character. I can't remember who. I got in trouble once for doing a video on data mine stuff. I remember I got sat down by Lionsgate and Saban and Enway were all in a 3-way call with me, and they're like, where did you get this information about these characters that are in development? It's like, speculation? Because, you know, back then you didn't have Twitters, like, talking about stuff, so I almost got in big trouble. Because I made a video that went viral talking about characters that were data mined. And I had a phone call with 3 executives and my friend at Enway, and they were not happy. I thought I was going to get sued. That would have been probably late 2018 that happened or something like that. I was like, whoops. I'm just repeating stuff. It was just rumors. What? Oh yeah, you have to be really careful with that stuff. But I mean, you know, that was back when. Nowadays, I mean, Warner Brothers goes after people for DMCA all the time. Like, so I don't understand why the Twitter people go out of their way. I mean, I wasn't even showing any pictures. No, wait, no, I did show a picture. That's why I got in trouble. There was a leaked image of Coda and RPM Silver and, like, some files, and I showed, like, a tease of it real quick, and that's probably why I got in trouble. And nowadays, when people talk about leaks, they don't even show pictures of anything. They just show text. It's like, this character's coming. They have the text there. There's no pictures. There's no nothing. It's literally a guy sitting there, like, just talking over someone's, like, Twitter thing. Because it's like, well, I'm not really leaking this. I'm showing that somebody leaked this and I'm talking about it. That's how a lot of YouTubers do stuff. Back in the day, when I talked about leaks, I would get a picture of a Ranger and just be like, this Ranger's coming, or this Ranger is supposedly coming, and this Ranger's supposedly in development. And just get, like, a picture of the Ranger from a show or something like that. But even then, you could get in trouble. So, you have to be careful with doing videos about data mining, and you have to make sure that when you do speculation videos, even if you have the correct information, I'll be completely honest, like, your best way to skirt around things is, like, throw some, like, non-real rumors in there, so it looks like you're just, like, you're on point for some things, but you're way off on other ones, so then when a company goes back and they watch your video, they're like, well, it could have been they were just guessing. Because while they did get those right, I mean, that stuff was just way out there, never gonna happen, so, safe. I'm a bad person. Alright, who wants to play online? Oh, I did. I did get in trouble. I never got in trouble, like, after the three-way phone call with Enway, Saban Brands, and Lionsgate. I never got in trouble again, though. Because every time I did a speculation or a video about this Ranger's coming to the game, I always threw in Rangers that were never associated with the game at all, or I took them off fan polls on Twitter. Because there were Legacy Wars and Battle for the Grid Twitters that were doing, like, fan polls of characters they wanted to see. So I'd look at their fan poll and be like, okay, I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 characters for that. And instead of talking about one character that's coming, I'm going to talk about, like, several characters. And I'm purposely going to be wrong about 3 or 4 of them. That's how you do it. So, at least that's how you used to do it. I don't know if that would work today. I don't know. You'd make a good lawyer. Stretch the truth a little. Within the realm of the gray area. No. Well, I mean, come on. It was, what was it? It was the teens, or the 20 teens, or whatever it was called. So you had to... There was no, like, roadmap for doing things about, whatchamacallit, for doing, like, leak videos, and, you know, it all got thrown into my Power Ranger news ones, but that was back when my channel was working, so if I made, like, a Power Rangers video prior to 2020, I mean, those things went viral. So, if my information, was too close to the thing, I got an email, or my friend at Enway used to have my cell phone. So I'd be working on an Arkham lore, and I'd get a call from Enway or Lionsgate and be like, what's up? They're like, your latest Power Rangers video went viral. And it's like, yeah, what's wrong? You talked about RPM Silver. How did you know they were in development? Huh? How did you know she was in development? I saw something on Twitter, and I made a guess. Was I right? No, you're way off. Oh, okay. All right. So what's the call about? We're also letting you know, you know... So then they would shift it around to, like, shift into turbo. They were there to be mad at me, but then I would be like, bloop. And then they would say something else and be like, okay, so this Ranger's coming, but you can't talk about it. It's like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I mean it. Don't make any videos about it. I'm not going to make any videos about it. And I didn't. Like, if they told me a Ranger was coming and I had to, you know, prep for it, I would have to sign an NDA. And the hardest thing that I ever had to hold on to was the thing about Gold Ranger coming into Battle for the Grid. Because I found out about it like 4 months before it was officially announced. And I thought it was going to be Jason, so I was so hyped. I was like, it's going to be Jason, it's going to be Jason. But then it ended up being Trey, and it was like, when they announced it was Trey, I was just like, my jaw dropped. I was like, that's just wrong. So I knew about it for 4 months, and I knew Gold Ranger was coming to Battle for the Grid. And I signed the NDA, and I didn't say anything in my Legacy Wars videos, in my live streams, nothing. I was good. And then they made him Trey. And I was just like, that's savage. That's messed up. I was good, Enway. I was good. I didn't say nothing for months. That was a burn. Invalid key, why? 7 what? 8 6. I'll try this one. It's always weird talking about stuff that happened in the past. It was such a different time back then, though. It was a lot more fun. It was a lot more fun to work with game developers, like, from 2012 until, like, 2019, 2020. Like, nowadays, they make you do a lot of weird stuff. They police your Twitter. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. Alright, so, remember, it's one match, and whoever wins, whatever. And, what else? If you already played, then you put AP at the end, just so I know, because I have a very, like, short-term thing. I don't even know what it's called. I can remember some things, but I can't remember everything. What's funny is, Enway was actually working on a non-Power Ranger related game. I don't know what happened to that. I guess it got completely canceled. Because that company, before they got the Power Ranger license, they made Facebook games. And that's how I first met them, actually. So, I remember, I actually still have the email where... I can't say his name because that would be not cool. But I got the email from so-and-so when Legacy Wars was being announced, and Enway was talking to me, and they were like, hey, by chance, are you a big Power Rangers fan? It's like, well, I mean, and I showed them like a couple like viral videos that I had on my channel, like playing the Super Nintendo game and working with Saban brands, like with some of the DS and 3DS stuff that I did like way back in the day. It's like, I'm not a Power Rangers fan. I don't know a lot about it. Why? And they're like, we're making a Power Rangers game. I'm like, what? And I'm just thinking, oh no, because I played their Facebook game, and their Facebook game was good, right? And you have to remember, up until this point, before Legacy Wars and some other stuff that came out, I'm just being honest here, most Power Rangers video games that released in the 2000s and even the 2010 era, they weren't the best. Some were okay, and some of them were fun to play, but for the most part, Power Rangers games were kind of eh. The 90s had some really fun Power Ranger games, but the ones that survived into the 2000s and the 2010s, they didn't have the best track record, right? So when Enway, which was a friend of mine, like friends of mine, when they told me they were working on a Power Rangers game for mobile, my reaction wasn't probably what they were hoping to hear. I was like, you're doing the Power Rangers license in a mobile game? Okay. Because I had a pretty big prejudice against mobile games. I really did. When mobile games were first announced, I didn't like them. I used to make fun of them on a gaming podcast that I was a part of in 2012. I said mobile gaming would never take off. Never happen. It's not real games. They bleed your wallet. Even back then, I was against like microtransactions and stuff like that. I didn't think it was very consumer friendly. I still don't think it's consumer friendly personally, but it's such a part of the game industry now that it's just like all the mobile microtransactions ended up going into actual console games, and it's like it's spread. But yeah, we used to make fun of it quite a bit. Mobile gaming. But I mean, in our defense, most mobile games that released were really bad, you know? It's not like we were just kind of like, mobile games. No, most of the mobile games that came out in the 2010s were terrible. We're not very good. Boink. Oh, I thought I was going to counter your counter, but it didn't work out that way. It did not go the way that I was hoping. I'm too far away. Yeah, I was too far away. Nunchuck power! Oh my gosh, this is close. This is very close. Wow! Talk about a clutch. Good match. Good match. Oh man. Okay. Let's get the next person in. Well, yeah, Pokemon Go is like the most famous mobile game, but like mobile games before then had so many problems. Also, it was really hard to cover a mobile game if you weren't like a creator that was given. I don't even remember the name of the technology, but very few press outlets were given this huge machine that looked like what basically would become a Wii U tablet. It was this huge machine, and then your phone would sit inside of it or something, and it would capture something somehow. I don't know. I never got one, so the technology back then for mobile gaming wasn't really able to video capture until, like for regular people, probably till 2014, 2013. Right around the time I think the Dark Knight Rises mobile game was around. And most people would play mobile games on tablets. Like gaming tablets, or tablets in general. Like iPads and Samsung. I don't even remember the name of those things. And that was really easy to HDMI out on a tablet. Which, that's what I used to do. I used to use tablets for Legacy Wars and all kinds of stuff. I might even still have my developer build of Legacy Wars. I probably can't gain access to it anymore, but I probably still have that tablet somewhere. That tablet was only used for Legacy Wars. More online. More fights. Who did I play? I think I played AJ. Did I play AJ? Remember, guys, if I already played you, you got to put AP in the chat, so I don't do repeats. Oh my gosh, flip phones, mobile games, yeah, I remember those. That's where I was coming from, though. Like, I had a background, that's what we remembered for mobile games when we were doing our podcasts and we were doing other things. Like, the mobile games that I remembered were things like on flip phone. Like that Sonic game and some other stuff that just played terribly. You know, and mobile games definitely, you know, they really got into the whole gacha thing and they just blew up. And in fact, mobile games got so big, I wasn't expecting that. Candy Crush, all that stuff. I definitely ate my words, just like I ate my words. I said the Nintendo DS was going to be a terrible system. I wrote an article on it when the Nintendo DS came out. My publication did not like the Nintendo DS. Everybody in the office hated it. So I worked as a part-time, like, you know, I guess, what was the term? Because I wasn't in their office. Like, they were in California, and I was writing from Massachusetts, from Boston. I wasn't freelance. I was part-time, but I was, like, remote. I don't remember what the term was. But I would hand in articles. I'd get paid, stuff like that. But anyway, we all decided, like on a conference call, that the Nintendo DS was going to stink because it wasn't as cool as the Game Boy Advance, because we all liked the Game Boy Advance. So we wrote a hit piece. And I wrote it. And I ate my words after that because Nintendo DS was awesome. But I didn't think 2 screens? How is 2 screens going to work? And a stylus? What is this? Because remember, we were big Game Boy Advance fans, like at the outlet that I worked for. So Game Boy Advance was, most of our website was all Game Boy Advance stuff. And, you know, we're just like, well, you know, it's backwards compatible with the Game Boy Advance, so, you know, that'll be the best feature of it. And then there were all these really interesting games that came out, like, during the first 6 months, and it was like, wow. But no one was expecting that. A lot of people in the West were very, I wouldn't say concerned, but just kind of like, wide eyebrow, like, what is this thing? Why does it have a stylus? And then when they started to show games for it, the following, I think it was like 6 months after reveal, and people actually got hands on the machine and was like, whoa. But yeah, I hate to admit, I was one of those, I worked for one of those publications that did not like the DS in the beginning. But everybody changed their tune later on, and, you know, when I left that company, they were huge DS fans after that. It was like nothing changed with the Game Boy Advance. There was all these amazing games that came out on the DS. So, have I played the Resident Evil games? Yes. I have a working relationship with Capcom, and every Resident Evil game they release, they send me it. They used to like watching my live streams because they know I hate horror games. So I have every Resident Evil game that's released in the past 15 years in my house. And Capcom does it to troll me. Because I hate horror games. And originally I wasn't a fan of Dark Souls. From Software and Namco, like, used to invite me to press events in New York City. From Boston, and I would go there when they were doing Dark Souls 2 and 3, and then Bloodborne and all that other stuff. And one of the directors for the game in New York City, like, he was from Japan, he had his translator there, and he was like, "You look stressed," and he was laughing, and he came up and he gave me this skull that was a squishy ball for like hand stress, and he patted me on the shoulder, he said something in Japanese, he smiled, he walked away and laughed. But unbeknown to him, later on I actually became a pretty good Souls player, but I was your typical journalist when I was in those places. He walked over, he gave me like this skull stress ball. It was a skull, and it was supposed to squeeze it in your hand to help relieve stress. Everybody was laughing, like, in that, because we had like a couple televisions set up in a hotel in New York City, and that's where one of the press events, I think it was for Dark Souls, it had to be Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. I believe so. It wasn't for Bloodborne, because he wasn't there for Bloodborne. Because I was at the press events for the one on the PS3, PS4, and Bloodborne, and then I didn't go to the other ones because I wasn't, my contact at Namco went to another company, and that's how I got in with Konami for a while. Is basically your contacts move throughout the industry. And if you don't get a good recommendation, or like, hey, you know, I'm leaving, so I'm going to introduce you to the next person, then basically you have to go through the cold emails. And eventually I did get in good with Namco again, but it was a lot of cold emailing back and forth because you didn't know people there anymore. Because what people don't understand about the game industry is people change hands so much. They go to different places like Sega, Nintendo, and then it's like you had a contact at Namco, but now your contact's over at Sega, or now your contact's over somewhere else. So, you know, then you're back to doing cold emails, which cold emailing sucks. It is kind of like putting yourself out there and hoping someone like gets back to you because you call them. Or sometimes if you're lucky, it's like, "Hi, I was working with so-and-so," and they're like, "Oh, I replaced them. Nice to meet you." But other times it's like some people will ghost you because they don't know you. You know, so... that's always fun. Spilling industry tea here. Okay, more Tanya. Tanya is fun. I mean, I worked my way up. I was a game journalist from 2004 until 2014. I went off on my own, created my own LLC in 2014, middle of 2014, in Boston, Massachusetts. I went on my own press ticket for until 2020. I might still have my credentials live, I don't know. I've mostly been a streamer now for 4 years, so I'm not really... I don't even want to call myself a game journalist anymore. They're all wackos today. I'd much rather call myself a game reviewer, but I don't review games anymore. I'm a streamer. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Not even really a Let's Player anymore. I post Let's Plays, but, you know, shadow banned, so I don't really get much traction anymore.
3,
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to go in here. Exit, exit, exit. Go back to fighting people online. There we go. And people are like, why don't you do community streams? It's like Power Rangers and Multiverses are community streams. I play with the community, do I not? But yeah, I've worked with subsidiaries of IGN, GameSpot. I worked with OneUp.com. I worked with Game Videos, which was a company that was around before Game Trailers. So I've been around a long time. I almost ended up working with Craig at Screw Attack, but the deal was bad, so I said no. And we've had kind of a... I would say we exchange emails every once in a while, but I wouldn't say we're like friends. More like acquaintances. If that's even an acquaintance. I probably know Destin better than I know Craig. I know, but the thing is, I actually know Nervous Nick, his old Screw Attack handle. I know him better than I know Craig and Destin and Ben. And I actually still speak to Nick. Craig gets a hold of me every once in a while. Craig resurrected his side-scrollers thing, which I believe was right around the same time as Screw Attack. But Craig and I got into a thing at, I wouldn't say, we'll say a business disagreement. Because Craig doesn't believe in shadow banning and all this other stuff, and I've like literally experienced it. So we were at a convention before the pandemic, and Craig was, I think, working with Rooster Teeth or something like that. And he was recruiting for the network there. And he said something that I took as a pretty big insult, because while I wasn't getting his numbers, like he was averaging like 1 million or more views for his Screw Attack things like Death Battle and things like that. And his mantra was, if you make good content, people will watch. So we were having some hiccups with some stuff, because that's right around the time that COPPA, the law, came into place. And we were being, what's the word I'm looking for? We were being audited by the FTC, right? So I sat down with Craig in Boston. I think it was, I'm trying to remember the name of the hotel. It was near the convention center. And so we're talking, and he was giving me an offer to join, you know, whatever network he was working at. And the deal was terrible. And then he said, well, he says, you know, the reason why you guys are struggling is because your content's just not as good anymore. And Amber and I were sitting at the table, and we're just like, what? He says, yeah, if you make good content, people will watch your stuff. And we just looked at each other. We're just like, we're being audited. And it took everything I had to not lunge across the table, because, like, we were in, like, so much stress. Because we were, you know, going back and forth between the FTC, YouTube with their regulations for the kid-friendly video stuff, and then Craig on top of that said that, and I almost lost it. and then I didn't speak to him for years after that. So I was like, it was just kind of like a how dare you moment, because it's like he didn't have to go through any rough spots until what happened with full screen and YouTube, and, you know, the Screw Attack being dissolved and all that other stuff. So he didn't hit the rough patch yet. We were going through a rough patch. 5-3. But he was he's a very blunt person, but I wasn't expecting him to say something like that, because he was comparing his like viral videos to our videos, which our videos were still averaging 250 to 500,000 views, and we were shopping around networks for, you know, a better place to go to. And it just, I don't know, it always came across kind of rude to me. Like, I understand that that's how he speaks, but it was like my wife and I were going through an insanely very stressful thing between the FTC and YouTube with their stupid COPPA thing that YouTube was the one that opened the Pandora's box. They messed up. They bragged that their content on their platform was for kids, and that, you know, they were targeting kids with their advertisements. So all the family-friendly channels on YouTube got screwed and had to either rebrand or take a massive pay cut. And then they kept adding to the woes. They're like, well, if we deem you a kids-only channel, then you're going to lose your playlist, you'll lose your community tab, you'll lose your memberships. And it's like every other week they were coming up with all this other stuff. So by the time I sat down with Craig, you know, I was desperately like looking for a network that could kind of help us, right? And when he had that response, it was just kind of like, I almost went Hulk, like right there in the middle of a restaurant. Because I did not need to hear that, because that was nonsense. But, you know, ever since like he had his like big bump, or a big bump in the road that he had to go over, it feels like we're kind of like in a similar part of our lives, sort of, you know, like we've both gone through like the roller coaster of YouTube and YouTube networks, so like we're kind of distrusting on different things. So if we ever did talk again, like face to face, I think it would be like water under the bridge, so to speak. But that's just me. It hasn't happened yet, but I forgive him. I still think it was a jerky thing to do, but yep, thank you for playing, Game Wiz. Who else we got? But that's what I will always remember about that. Oh. Invalid key. I believe I was actually at that convention because I was working with Saban Brands. Is the reason why I was at that PAX anyway. But I can't remember all the details. I'd have to try to dig up the old emails, and I have so many emails that I never want to, you know, try to search for everything. Yeah, Cycle Orange, can you send it again? Oh, I already played Psych? Oh, I already played you? Oh. Who haven't I played yet? Sammy, did you get in? Game Wiz got in. Did Logan get in? AJ get in? I guess I got in with you, okay. Is there anybody else? Not used to not seeing Black Sun X here. That's different. We usually have a couple, like, regular Power Ranger people. Maybe they didn't get the notification. Wouldn't surprise me. Alright, how are we doing on the YouTube short? You don't have the game, but it looks good. This game is fun, but this game is a wallet trap. Like, this game will... Before you know it, you'll spend more money on this game than you would on buying a actual game to try to unlock characters and stuff like that. This game can be very, very addictive. I don't work with Power Rangers anymore, so I can be completely honest. Like, I've seen people spend a lot of money on this game. So, I mean, it's a gacha game. It's a Western version of a gacha game. Like, I didn't even buy all the Power Rangers in this game. Like, I've been paying for the Rangers, like, ever since 2020, I think. Or no, 2022. 2021. Before then, from 2017 until 2021, I received a code to look at the character. Like, whenever I started doing videos where I was actually unboxing characters, that's when I started doing it. Like, up until, like, the early years, at least through 2019, for the most part, I would receive codes or I would get, like, in-game currency or something. Otherwise, this game probably could have cost me, like, thousands upon thousands of dollars. Maybe. Based on all the characters I have. So, I mean, I don't remember what year we started doing these roll streams or whatever. They used to not give you free shards and boxes either. Yeah, you used to have to play for stuff and all kinds of things. So, I mean, the game's changed a lot over the years, but most content creators that worked with Saban or whatever, Lionsgate or Enway, they would give you crystals. They had a content creator program because they didn't pay anybody. They gave people incentive in the game, from what I remember. That was a long time ago, though. I still feel like what happened to the Power Rangers content creator community was kind of done, like, not well. Because it just kind of, like, one day that was it. There was no, thank you so much for covering our game. It was just like, no one got a return email from the new community manager that came in. It was just like, Asro's just like, we're not going to do it anymore, but we're not going to say thank you or anything. I've talked to several creators that never got, like, we got an email for a person who was just joining and becoming the community manager, and then that was it. It was like they were telling us, hey, we're working on a new Legacy Wars character. And it was right around the time that Battle for the Grid was still around, but Battle for the Grid hadn't had, like, a new update in 6 months or something. And a lot of us were like, oh, Battle for the Grid is probably dead. But I think a lot of content creators pestered them about Battle for the Grid, and they were just like, we don't want to work with people anymore. But unfortunately, there are some companies that are like that. Like Nintendo does that too. When they kick you out of the Nintendo Brand Ambassador program, they don't say thank you so much for working with us for like a decade or 6 years or whatever. They're just like, you just don't get emails anymore and you get blacklisted. That's just how the game industry is. There are some companies that really like to work with influencers, and then when they're done working with influencers, it's just like, see ya, chump. You get the Tobey Maguire treatment. You gonna cry? Oh. So you're saying buy the game instead of getting free? Well, I mean, you can get some stuff in this game for free. Like, if you really work for it, like, see where it says battle? You can go in and you can fight online players, and you can try to build up your thing, like your medals. I don't even know where I am in the league. I think I'm bottom of the league. I don't even remember how to look that stuff up, to be honest. If that's in the juice bar, then I'm probably pretty low. I'm in IX League, whatever that is. So, as you fight people online in the arcade mode, you build up your league, you can earn characters and stuff like that. But what happens is most people will see a character in the shop or something like that. Like a character you really, really want. Like right now you got different Tommies, you've got Tanya, you've got this guy. Or Megazord, you know, you have Ninja Steel characters and things like that. And see how, look, they even have a $100 tier, like, to pay for in-game stuff. So that's crazy. There are people who do play this game for, like, free-to-play if they're, you know, really good at it. But there are people who also end up becoming Whale Rangers. So you just have to be careful, because with these type of games, it's very easy to go through, like, $100 in a day. Or, like, an hour. So you gotta... I'm not speaking from experience, because my wife would kill me if she found out I spent $100 on this game. At the most, I spend like $20 a month when I do a new character. That's it. That's why people are like, why don't you get better at the game? It's like, I can't. I'm not risking it. How's my day going? My day's okay. I'm having tunnel vision or like blurry vision today. So it's like I wasn't really at my A game for anything. Like I did terrible in Multiverses. I did bad in Power Rangers today. I just feel kind of out of it. My wife is going to be streaming next. She's going to be playing a very chill game. Something ocean game. I don't know. It's a very grindy game, yeah. But I mean, if you want to try playing it for free, I would, if you really like Power Ranger stuff, I would recommend getting Battle for the Grid. Like, Battle for the Grid's a great fighting game, and most places have it for 20 bucks. I don't know if it still has online. It might. I haven't tried to play Battle for the Grid since 2020, 2021 maybe. But from what I remember, it was a really fun game. My wife wears the pants in the family? No. She has the finances. Because I've gotten us in trouble in the past. She keeps me from spending too much, and I keep her from spending too much. Basically. But I've had some problems on Amazon in the past, we'll say that. Involving buying a bat suit. That's all I'm gonna say. A bat suit that was very expensive. That I never should have bought. Oh, and I've never worn it. Whoops. That was a fun day. More. I'm not comfortable explaining how much it was, and it wasn't even what they advertised. I basically got scammed. It wasn't. I thought I was getting a movie replica suit, and it was half. I've tried to sell it. I can't. If I try to sell it, it's not legit. I've been stuck with it for years because it's only part replica. I've tried to sell it before. No one wants it. I don't even know where it is anymore. It's in the basement somewhere. I have it as a reminder of, like, not to waste money and, like, pointlessly or whatever. I thought I was getting a Keaton replica suit that I was going to wear at kids' hospitals, and it turned out to be not that. Only the cowl is a replica. Everything else is... It looks... Never mind. It was devastating when I got it. I was like, yay, I'm going to film myself going to children's hospitals and visiting people's Batman. Nope, didn't work. Give it to my members? No. I'm not doing that. I don't even know where it is. It's in storage somewhere, and I don't like looking through stuff. Spiders and stuff, you know? But anyway, that's going to do it, people. Thanks so much for tuning in for Tanya. We only need one more Zeo Ranger. One more! And hopefully we get Zeo Ranger 3 Blue Rocky before this game dies. And just mysteriously vanishes. Maybe it'll make an 8-year. Maybe it'll make year 9. I don't know. But it's cool to get Rocky before the game ends. That way, at least, other than Mighty Morphin, you had a full team. A full Ranger team that wasn't Mighty Morphin. At all. Alright, guys. Take care. You're going to be redirected over to the Ocean game. I don't even want to know how the YouTube short did. I don't think it did well. I don't think the YouTube short did well at all. I'm scared. Ooh, no, it didn't do well. Crap. Well, I'll have Amber push that. Alright, guys, take care. May the power protect you always. And the next time there's a Ranger, I'll be back. And hopefully the currency thing will work better next time. Thanks so much for playing. Hope you guys had a great night. Check out Tanya if you like Zeo. She's a fun character. I enjoyed playing as her. And I had fun playing with you guys, too. If you guys want to play an online game with me, I'll be playing Multiverses tomorrow. And Multiverse is a big part of this channel now, so... Yeah, take care, everybody. And support my wife's stream. Peace.